Okay guys, Gabriel White here, representing the movement towards improvement. Just pulled up to the range. Come on in, I'll show you guys around. So this video, I'm just gonna show you guys kind of what I do to get ready for a lesson. Right now, I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep. Got home at 5:45 in the morning and then woke up at 9. So I don't know what the math is on that, but I'm pretty tired. But I'm gonna make sure my student doesn't know that. I'm gonna make sure my student thinks I got 9 hours of sleep. I'm pumped and excited to go. So here's the putting green. Take a look at this bad boy. These are probably rolling, good 5 or 6, but they can get the job done. As you can see, I got my desk on me, tripod, a couple backpacks as usual. I'm always carrying around tons of stuff. This range isn't, the 5-star Aviar resort, but if you really want to teach, you teach anywhere. I teach out in a dirt field, I teach in a garage. It doesn't matter to me. If you really want to help people, it doesn't matter where you do it. So just find a place and get started. Okay guys, so we just kind of set up my desk here, my little laptop desk. Open up the laptop, get the swing analysis started. Got my tripod, my Casio EXF1 for slow motion. And as you can see, we have arrived earlier than the student. That is always a teacher must, okay? Movement towards improvement, always early. We got this nice blue chair here for the student, very comfortable, very unique. You don't get this at a lot of ranges. David, paint of the fountain, will you? I mean, the architecture around here, landscaping, absolutely gorgeous, very serene setting. I want my students to feel very comfortable in their environment. We got shade for the instructors, which is a must. Now I can teach 6 to 8 hours, no problem.
Is that today? Sheesh. Okay, I'm already happy with 2 things. Horizontal again, so.
Okay, well let's work on this. I mean, what I like to do, especially, I'm gonna kind of work with you in terms of just kind of correcting the ball flight. So if our miss is a little left, we'll just try to work on that. Anyways, I mean, the straighter the ball goes, the more efficient we're gonna be anyways. When I work with somebody and they're doing something like this, that naturally, if I can, like you want to go ahead and go towards this left heel, the more you can get this kind of staying back, this tailbone actually staying back and working backwards, the more it gives the arm space to actually go in front of your body. So you could even technically be rotating very well, but if you start coming out in front of you now, the arms get more behind. So I think that would be a very good place to start in terms of
I always get caught.
getting a little bit more space. Because that's the biggest thing, is if we can create a little more space and get the club to go more left, then you can swing harder and you can hit straighter shots and then swing left. So let me get a drill set up for you. Yeah, let me set up something for you so you can just naturally do it, like the drill forced you to. If you're holding it like this into the ball, that's just gonna keep the club head moving more out to the right. It needs to start coming in like this. You're still strong, but it needs to start coming down and more that way instead of here and that way. Well, right now, your body wasn't going as much left as it was going a little lower that right hip and a little more out. And then I was shifting everything more out to the right. So it kind of goes all as hand. The more this goes back, the more we saw it get the club more out in front of you. It wasn't as far behind. And then we're also going to do that with the wrists too, getting a little bit more ulnar, like just like a hammering motion, and getting that more left. But that was
with both hands.
Absolutely. Nice. Those are 2 straightest shots of the day. So that's kind of like the bread and butter right there. I mean, because I know you guys have worked on a lot of stuff, but for me, in terms of, we already saw like the left started getting out. You still got to get the coordination down just like with everything else. But that's just going to give your arms some more space to get in front of your body and you can actually start going more left. If that makes sense. I mean, yeah, you could work on that, but I would maybe chunk it up, 10 balls, see what that does. Maybe try to put them together and see what the ball flight's doing.
No, I'm cool with it. I just need to know that if I'm feeling that, that's okay, or that's the right thing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter what you feel, what's right or what's wrong, as long as we're seeing where we want to go. Getting the swing down intellectually is sometimes useless. Nice. See, I like that. Because what are you going to feel like you need to do on the way down then? If the face is like that at that dress. Yeah, because if it's like this, if it's like this at a dress, you're going to probably need to feel like you need to do that.
Yeah.
Which is better than you being here and then feeling like you have to close it. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. I just want you to soften up address and then just keep doing the drill because it's been going good. Soften it up some more. There you go. Nice. That's good. This drill right here.
Yeah.
That's hoping you keep your tailbone back, which is going to aid in rotation, which is what it's doing. Because you see your left leg going back, we saw a bigger gap between your legs, and we didn't see you slide as far left. So this is just going to help aid with rotation, your correct tailbone movements. And then when I get back from, so we're going to be leaving tomorrow to Arizona, and then we're going to Dallas from there. So when I get back next week, we'll take a look at your drivers and stuff.
Okay.
And you can experiment with some stuff and send me some swings or something.
You guys are going there on the 1st and 2nd? Or?
So me and David, we're gonna head out to Arizona tomorrow, and then we're gonna leave to Dallas on Wednesday, and then be there to the 4th.
You're flying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not driving. Awesome. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, Gabriel White here out at Thunderbird Driving Range. Michelle, your first response, the first experience at Thunderbird, how was it?
It's amazing. I feel like Tin Cup out here. It's quiet. There's roosters crowing. Great instruction by you. Local Mexicans are cooking lunch in the corner.
How was your
Awesome.
comfy chair?
It's awesome. Blue recliner to sit out in the shade. Perfect. I love this place.
See, I had, offers from the Grand Del Mar and the nicest places in San Diego. I said, I want Thunderbird because this place is cozy, gets the job done, you feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michelle, could you just share your experience with, I know you just flew up to Hawaii to work with Kelvin. Can you share that experience?
Best thing I've done for my game. I mean, getting a handle on the new process of club face stability and spinal movement and rotation and learning really what it's about. I needed to do that. It was necessary for my game, and I'm excited to keep building on it. And truthfully, I really think it's the only way to hit a golf ball. And I'm excited to just keep building on it, learning on it, come out here working with you. I'm so glad you're local.
Yeah. Well, that's another cool thing that Michelle brought up was it was nice that you can always have Kelvin the sensei, but you also have people like Fish, Gordon, me in different locations where Michelle's like, I could talk to Fish in Arizona and be on the same page as Gabe in San Diego, or, speak with Kelvin and kind of get... You want a taco?
Oh, no, I'm good. When I hit a few more balls, yeah. And lunch. Taco lunch.
I mean, what place do you go where you get offered free tacos after
know.
you get done? Beer and tacos is what you're getting offered right now.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's what's the cool thing is you could be on the same page with multiple different people and get kind of a different side of the same story, which keeps it fresh for you, and you can constantly work on new things.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I truly feel it's the best team I've had in a long time in golf. Today we touched on something that I haven't even worked on that component yet, really. Like, that hasn't been like the focus of a practice. And so I know I've learned a little bit more today that's just putting the whole puzzle together for me, and I trust it. I know that you guys are all working under the same book, and we just turned another page today, so it's cool.
What's the thing is, like I was explaining to Michelle, is you kind of have to chunk up a lot of different bits, and then that makes it easier to integrate it all.
Yeah.
If you kind of work on one specific area so much and you neglect another area, then and when you go to integrate that, it's missing. So that's why we kind of worked on, the tailbone staying back, arms getting more fun, path going left, a little bit more wrist dynamics, which isn't something you worked on that much. So now we're just trying to balance that out, so once you start making those full swings, everything kind of blends together nicely.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Michelle. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon.
You.
Keep up the good work. You're a hard worker, and you're a smart person.
Thanks, Gabe.
Okay, guys, just got done with the first lesson with a real nice, sweet girl by the name of Michelle, long drive competitor, professional golfer. Saw some very common things I see with some of my students is, kind of lower body kind of going out underneath, more towards the ball, getting the arms behind. which was dropping the path a little bit too much from the inside. We saw a lot of big draws, a lot of hooks. So one of the things we worked on was just giving her some drills that forced her to get into the proper position. So many of my students want to intellectually know what to do and how to do and what's the movements and why, which I think is a good thing for you to understand. But at the end of the day, if you just know how to do it and you know what it feels like and the ball flight's changing, then that's all that matters. So for me, I try to keep it simple. Work on 1 to 2 things, maybe 3, but I'm just gonna give you and put you in positions that's gonna force you to do it right. And that's what's cool is I can come over here, I'm teaching with David, I can physically move him, I can put him in the positions, I can give him the drills he needs. And that's what we're gonna do up in Dallas, is I'm gonna work with you one-on-one, put you where you need to be. You can't fail. We go back, we look on camera, we see it is where we want it to be, and we see the ball flight change. So sometimes it's not necessarily about knowing what to do, as long as we can do it. It's old school. Yeah, do I know all the correct terms? Ulnar, deviation, radial, flexion, extension, yeah. But my goal as a teacher is not to confuse you, not to overload you, but to keep it as simple as possible. I once was talking to Pat Goss, Luke Donald's coach, Sam Chen's coach, and he said, you never want to talk like more than your breath. Like, I want to say as little as possible and keep things as simple as possible. And sometimes even the students want to complicate it more than it is. So keep it simple, give people drills and feels to do it right, see the ball flight change. We're gonna go jam, get something to eat, come right back and do a few more lessons. Thanks for watching that video, you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Head over to my website, GabrielRyder.com. I'm giving away free private membership videos and a free swing article right now. So head over to GabrielRyder.com. Pick those up. Hit me up on Facebook, Gabriel M. Ryder, Instagram, pgatourdriven. If you haven't already, make sure you click on my video for my Dallas experience. Okay, I'm going up to Dallas August 1st, August 2nd. If you're around town, Houston, or anywhere else, and you want to join, all you got to do is click on the video or the links down below to get more information. I hope to see you there. I really want to continue to help people, provide value. I've been all over the world. I work with tons of different coaches, instructors, pros, juniors, amateurs. I can bring a lot to the table on basically any avenue in the game of golf. And I'm going to continue to help people. So thanks again, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.